So it is officially prom season, and even though I'm 15 and not going to prom this year, I definitely know what a lot of people like for prom, considering that I'm doing 10 people's makeup this year. So this is just a simple go-to prom makeup tutorial that is all drugstore, and I'm going to begin with an eye primer. Now, I know I said this is all drugstore, and this is not drugstore, but this is a Painterly paint pot, and I definitely recommend investing in a nice high-end primer for your eyeshadows to stick onto and be much more vibrant. So I'm applying this from my lid up to my brow. For another base on my eyelid, I'm going to take my Revlon Smoky Shadow Stick in Torch, and then with the light pink side, I'm going to be applying this from my lid and working it up past my crease a little bit. Now go ahead and flip that shadow stick around and take the dark brown and line your lower lash line, and then go back in with your finger and Q-tip and clean that up. And then for the eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to be using the Sunbaked Neutrals Expert Eyeshadow by Maybelline, and I absolutely love this palette. It has perfect colors. So I'm going to be mixing those two shadows together, and I'm going to apply this into my crease as a transition color. Now I'm going in with the peachy gold color that comes in that palette, and then on a MAC 239 I'm going to be applying this onto my lid, and I'm going to be layering this color a couple of times just so that I get the desired opacity? I don't know, I tried to sound really professional but it didn't really work. So I'm just going to layer this until I get the color that I want. So this point will require a couple more times for some people than the others, but it's whatever. Now I'm just going in with this light shimmery shadow that is a frosty white, and I'm applying this to my inner corner. Now when doing a bronzy smoky eye like this, I really would recommend to keep the inner corner light, because oftentimes these colors will fall into the inner corner and it can almost make your eye look irritated. And now I'm going to go in with the darker gold color and apply this to the outer third of my lid, and this will just deepen up the look and give it a dimension that it does not naturally have. Take the darkest brown in that palette and then apply it to the outer corner of your eye, and then just go back in with a blending brush. And I did this step 2 times. So I put shadow in, blended it out, and then I put more shadow in and blended it out. You only have to do it 1 time. If you want to, you can do it 3 times, 5 times, 7 times. It really is up to you. Just do it until you get the amount of darkness that you want in the outer corner. But primarily keep it in the outer corner. That's the time to go back and touch up that darker gold that we used on the outer third of the eye. And then I'm going to also be taking that darker gold and putting it in the center of my lid. And then also taking the dark brown that we used and put that on the lower lash line of the outer third. Now I'm going to take that white shimmery color that we used on the inner corner and apply it underneath my eyebrow as a highlight. And now I'm going to go in and line my upper lash line with the L'Oreal Carbon Black Linear Intense Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. And you can make this a rather thick line. The thicker the line on the outer corner, the rounder your eye is going to look, and that's really going to help in pictures.
I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies.
So now I'm going to rim my waterline with the MAC Eye Kohl in Fascinating, which is a white, and this will just give it a very round eye effect. Now I'm going to be curling my eyelashes with an eyelash curler, and this is by Tarte. And then after I have curled my eyelashes, I'm going in with some mascara, and this is the Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline, and I actually like this one. I didn't like it at all at first, but now I actually really like it. So I'm just applying this onto my eyelashes, and since it's prom, I completely recommend false eyelashes. I'll have my tutorial on how to apply them linked down below if you are unsure. Now before I go in with the lower lash mascara, I'm definitely going to clean up underneath my eyes first. So I'm going to take my concealer from MAC and apply this underneath my under eyes, and also put it right along my lower eyeliner line, I guess, and it really cleans it up and looks very clean cut, and I really like the look of this. This is a step that I never miss if I do put any sort of eyeshadow or eyeliner on the lower lash line. And be sure to set this because you don't want it to, you know, come off all night, or you don't want it to move or smear or anything else like that. So just set that in place and you will be good for the rest of the night. And then for my lower lash mascara, I'm taking the Bottom Lash Mascara by Clinique. You can just use a regular Rocket Volume Express mascara or any mascara that you used, but I definitely would recommend this step because it really gives you a wide eye effect. And personally, I absolutely adore the look of white eyeliner, shadow, and mascara on the lower lashes, but it's completely personal preference. I'm quickly going to contour my face just to slim it down a little bit. So I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer on a MAC 109 brush and sucking in to find the natural hollows of my face. I'm going to be applying it into that and then working it up on the side of my temples to slim down my face. For blush, I'm going to be using a cream blush because it gives you more of a dewy finish, which is beautiful in pictures. So I'm going to take this on a stippling brush, and this is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush, and it's in the color Fresh Pink. And I'm just going to stipple this onto my cheeks, and it gives it a really pretty look, and I love it. And put on a little bit more blush than you think you would need because remember that this will be in pictures and it will get washed out. To make bone structures pop out, I'm going to take the shimmery eyeshadow that we use on the inner corner and as a highlight and place this on my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my cupid's bow. For lips, I'm going to be going in with a red lip stain, and this is the Ulta Extreme Wear lip stain. And sometimes even having nude lips can be just as bold as having bright red lips, so that's why I opted for more of a red look, but I don't want it to be too bold because then it could compete with the eyes, so dab this on very lightly. Now to finish off the look, I'm going to add a little bit of the L'Oreal Lip Gloss in Raspberry Splash and dab this right over top of the lip stain.
Here I am staring at your perfection in my arms, so beautiful.
And now your prom makeup is complete. I would love to see any prom pictures, and please, if you try this out, tweet me any pictures. I would love to see it, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video.
This is way too hard, 'cause I know